Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan. Yeah. I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
If I told them once, I told them enough. I'm out for heads, there's no discussion, not a game nor a bluff. Yo, I would go insane just to make a point and leave them stuck. And the point of the matter is that all these niggas is butt. Do the water backsplash, funky mouth ass niggas that still talking shit back, cause I ain't hung up my mic and called it quits while they slept. I was up through the night, plotting to get rich. No black forces, not hitting no licks. What? Cause niggas fold like steel chairs, amped up that drip in they neck, got them yelling like Ric Flair. Please beware this mighty boot to the chest, leave them gasping for air. No Vader, but I'm here to bomb shit like Big Van Vader, but black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas, motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.
Yeah.
You fighting a titan.
Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
Yeah.
Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan.
This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike him.
Yeah.
You fight.
Welcome to the Best Little Wrestling Podcast in Texas. I'm Needles Kane, as always, joined by Brady.
Yeah.
And this is the Smackdown Sessions. And
August 27th, 2021.
yeah, where were they at tonight?
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh yeah, Arkansas. It was not a bad crowd.
No, not at all. They're a little confused on when Becky came out on what they were supposed to do, I think. I heard a lot of pumped in stuff.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they had to cover up the booze because people are pissed out there.
Well,
I mean, they started it out to show what happened at SummerSlam, and then all the ladies come out to talk shit and demand their shot. Becky denies them.
she said, no, she's just straight up said, nah, and left and bounced.
Y'all aren't Charlotte Flair. I'll see y'all later. So they had the Fatal 4-Way, and obviously Bianca wins.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Liv Morgan put on a show, though.
Right. So it was Zelina Vega, Carmella,
Liv
Morgan. And see, so that's what I don't get, dude, is if they were going to do anything at SummerSlam, they should have at least announced Liv Morgan. You know what I mean? And had her come out instead of the two women that she just destroyed the night before.
One of the two women that she just destroyed the night before.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, it's at this point, they're just one wrestler. You know?
God damn it.
I'm just saying, man, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that they could be doing with the women's division besides what they're doing.
Well, inevitably, this was all going to end with Belair getting to the challenge, right? So,
yeah,
a little unnecessary for all this, if you ask me.
Yeah. A lot of Fatal 4-Ways lately and shit.
Fatal 4-Ways or
across all of WWE's products.
Random tags.
A lot of Fatal 4-Ways and triple threats has been on the menu for the past year, basically. Yeah, and random tag matches. Thrown together tags.
Yeah.
Always good.
But hey, that's how you end up with things like RK Bro.
Yeah. So, what happened after? Because, man, I'm just so goddamn frustrated with this whole women's division.
Well, after that match, we got the interview with Paul Heyman backstage, and he tries to enter the Roman Reigns locker room, and it's locked. So,
the Usos. Oh, yeah,
and
the
then
Usos.
we come back. He stands at that door the entire commercial break with the interviewer right there.
Yeah.
They come back from commercial. She's still standing there. And we're like, why are you still standing? And finally the Usos come out. He goes to try the door again, and it's unlocked this time. He opens it. Usos appear. And they basically have questions for Paul on his loyalty, where his loyalties lie, and why he told him to go backstage, and just how convenient it was for all the things to happen the way they were, and him not know that Brock was coming.
Yeah.
So he's
he was like, Why'd you send us to the locker room?
Yeah, he's like, I did send you to the locker room. He did.
The tribal chief did.
Right.
Yeah.
So
it got really good because that whole time that Roman Reigns is walking out later, you can just see Paul Heyman staring at the belt.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what really matters to him.
It's at that point that's where this is all headed, and it's gonna boil down to the Paul Heyman turn. That's how it's gonna go back to Brock.
Most likely.
Man, I'm. Anyways, we'll get to that.
Yeah. So then we had Chad Gable versus Cesaro.
Dude,
it's good to see Cesaro back.
Well, it's good to see both of these dudes on TV. It's good to see both these dudes in a match. But why? Like, why? Why is it, man? So are they? They have Chad Gable and Otis as the Alpha Academy, a tag team. When is the last time they had a tag team match?
Last week?
Otis went against Montez Ford, I believe, last week.
Yeah.
So
it's been a couple weeks at least.
At least, right? And this is the problem. It's like, why do you even have tag teams if you're not having tag team wrestling? Though a tag team we didn't know was a tag team, Shinsuke Nakamura and Rick Boogs get to wrestle the Dirty Dogs. And now I'm not upset about that match. But you have a tag team wrestler wrestling in a singles match, and then you have a singles wrestler, the Intercontinental fucking champion, wrestling in a tag match. Tell me what kind of fucking sense that makes, Brady. Explain that shit to me. Does it make sense?
No, you're tying up an actual tag team with an Intercontinental champion. It is lackey.
And you're also tying up the fucking Intercontinental Championship.
Well, yeah.
Bruh. It's just, and they got about 10 minutes.
Why? So he can have Rick Boogs play him out to the ring every time? So that, because he has him there, might as well put him up against some tag teams.
Rick Boogs can wrestle.
Oh, absolutely. I think
he
could do. I think he could do just fine without Shinsuke Nakamura, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Be the rockin' wrestler.
Yeah.
Play his ass out to the ring every time. Yeah.
He could actually be what they wanted Elias to be and get over.
Yeah.
He could do both of those things. Yeah, I think it's good.
Yeah.
But man, it was hard for me to even watch that match because I'm just mad about a lot of shit that they be doing now.
Well, you know what you shouldn't be mad about, and you should be happy about?
The Corbin and Big E.
Happy Corbin! Would you see when Corbin pulled up in that Bentley?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, looking fly.
Yeah. I'm really worried about what they're gonna do with Baron Corbin here in a minute. Like where they're going with this.
Where they are going with this. That's
because he tried to purchase the Money in the Bank briefcase off of Big E for $100,000. Big E was like, "Man, that's a lot of bread. My kids do need braces." Shit. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
I liked it. I still think it would have been way better if he would have just tried to pawn it in Vegas.
Right? They could have took the opportunity to go to the pawn shop, the what is it called, the show on History Channel, Pawn Stars.
Is it on the History Channel or is it on A&E?
I don't even watch regular TV anymore.
I think it's on A&E.
Neither here nor there.
You could be right though, or it could be on Discovery. I don't know. It's one of those goddamn channels.
Neither here nor there. They could have thought the opportunity to go to Pawn Stars and you gotta think of him trying to pawn it. That would have been dope.
Yeah. And got a little boost to fucking 75 senior citizens that still watch that show.
Right.
You know, that's their target audience.
Senior citizens.
Fucking WWE's target audience, I swear to God, is kids under 10 and senior citizens.
Because the damn sure ain't got the 20 to 30,
bro.
40 range or whatever.
I told my kid what they did to Bianca Belair because she hasn't watched wrestling in like a month or so, and I told her what they did, and she was like, "That's stupid. Why?" And I was like, "You got me." But it is
Got me,
very
champ.
stupid. Yeah, and then I told her about Nikki Ash and Charlotte Flair and all that, and she was like, "What are they doing?" It's like, dude,
They're
you got
floundering, man.
me. Yeah, you got me, and that's my 11-year-old daughter saying that's stupid. She was like almost a superhero, like just the costume. I was like, I guess, fuck, man, that makes more sense than I thought.
Well, they let Boogs pick up the win in that match, so that was
Yeah,
pretty dope. Good on him.
yeah. Yeah. Oh man, no, you skipped over fucking the Edge and Seth Rollins little segment where Edge said he had to go someplace and
Oh yeah, yeah. So
it
what
fucked
is
it.
all that cryptic ass
And
shit?
I don't know. Edge was saying that he fucked up and like he went to a dark place and it bothered him for weeks and shit. But I did it, no, and I'm fine with it and shit. And then Seth Rollins was all like congratulating basically on his win and saying like if I want to get to the Universal Championship, maybe I need to start being a little more like you.
So what does that mean?
I don't know. That's a very open-ended.
So do you
Be
think
like
maybe
you.
he means not necessarily being like Edge himself, but having to go to a dark place to get the win? And so what? He goes back to Shield Rollins to fight Roman Reigns?
Bro, if they do that, I'll be disgusted.
What other devious
what
Rock?
was his name? What was his name in the Indies?
I have no clue.
Man, I was just talking. I was just talking to Galloway about this the other day. I don't know. It'll come to me.
But what kind of character was he in NXT? Because I didn't watch back then.
Like just like an independent wrestler,
But
like just strong style, like Bryan Danielson and pretty much every goddamn other person that they've put through there and called up. That hard hitting, independent style was how he was. But yeah, I mean, to each their own, dude. But I thought it was a really good segment between them, and the real cryptic ending with Seth Rollins was fucking nice.
yeah,
Like, I think that makes me want to fucking watch next week.
yeah. I want to know what he meant by that.
So I mean, because at this point, dude, I don't give a shit about the Bianca Belair, Becky Lynch shit.
Nope.
Like, just let me know when the belt is getting back on Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
And then I'll start paying attention again. The Heyman Uso shit's really great though, and like all the Heyman, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, that whole little mental chess match that's going on right now is fucking fantastic. But yeah, dude, then we had a meaningless match.
Well, I mean, Roman Reigns finally arrives to the venue and walks up to the Paul Heyman standing outside the door. He's like, "You gonna let me in?"
I open my own. What do I open my own doors?
Do I open my own doors? Yeah, it's like nothing's wrong. Like he ain't got it. Like, man, I know this is going somewhere great,
bro. When he was like, "You are family wise, man," talking to Paul Heyman, I was like,
yeah.
Man, dude, Roman Reigns is just so goddamn good, dude. Them just letting him off the leash and letting him fucking go and talk on the mic as this character, as this Roman Reigns, dude. It's just been like you go back through SmackDown since the beginning of this shit, since the beginning of the Head of the Table,
yeah,
and watch his fucking promos, dude. Every one of them. Watch his backstage segments. Watch his in-ring shit. It's a fucking masterclass of fucking. And it's so odd to go back and watch his shit now that was done in a Thunderdome.
Oh yeah.
because they pipe in so many goddamn boos over a lot of it. But like watching him now with a live audience and having that in the audience, like that half boo, half cheer.
But it's natural.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah, and it feels real good, dude, because it's a big pop. But it's a big pop, but it's like a dueling boo cheer, and it's like that's awesome. Because like his character, dude, right now is probably the best I've ever. It's one of the most solid characters, gimmicks in wrestling right now.
Yeah.
Top to bottom. And Paul Heyman is just like a fucking right there on top. You know what I mean?
And you know Paul Heyman orchestrated all this. He was the maestro to this whole entire thing.
I think Paul Heyman had the suggestion. And I think Roman Reigns is the one that's really taken the lead and ran with this. And I think Paul Heyman is probably like, I'm sure they talk over what they want to do and how they want to do their segments. And I'm sure Paul Heyman really refined how he wanted his part of this to be. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know, somebody gives you a role, you chisel it down.
Especially when you're one of the only people in the business that has creative control and over his own stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think all of that shit was great. But what I think was even greater is Finn Balor came out.
Well, hold on. You get way ahead of us. You're missing stuff, bro. Naomi returns.
Oh, yeah.
And he gets treated like trash. How you gonna do the 2-time SmackDown champion like that?
And dude, come on, bro. So they moved her from Raw to SmackDown, right?
Yeah.
What? She was on the Raw roster, right?
I think. Yeah. They shipped her over.
Because she was in a tag team with Lana on Raw, right?
But Lana's gone now, so.
Yeah, well, Lana's gone. Yeah. So Naomi's back on SmackDown. I'm sure that's a travel thing.
Yeah.
Because her and her husband, you know what I mean? But man, yeah. I don't. What happened? I don't think I saw this. I don't think I seen.
So she comes back, and what is the co-general manager of her name? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, that's when my shit was fucking up. Are you talking about Sonya Deville?
Yeah. So she's like, I didn't even know you were coming. It must have been Adam Pearce. The other guy, right? It must have been a thing he did. And she's like, I guess you'll just have to stick around the next week. We'll find something for you. And you're like, you're just going to do me like I'm the 2-time SmackDown champion and da-da-da-da. And it's just, kind of just did her off. That's it.
Are you surprised?
No. Not at all. I mean, look what you're doing to the women's division right now.
I ain't, now that you described that shit, I ain't even mad I missed it.
No, I wouldn't be either. It was pretty lame.
At first, I was like, fuck, I missed something. I did not.
Well, you also missed little Rey Mysterio setting Dominique free.
Fly,
little Dominique, fly.
Whatever,
you got this on your own. And he got his ass stomped by Sami Zayn, of all people.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, he got fucked up by Sami Zayn. Well, man, come on, dude.
Oh, yeah.
They put Dominic in the ring way too fucking early.
Something we forgot to mention at the beginning of this entire thing. Kevin Owens was on commentary this entire night.
Was he?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he was, because Pat McAfee got the coof.
Yep. So, we had all that, and then when it got down to that match, it was all like, that's your former best friend.
McAfee? Pat McAfee? McAfee?
I mean, I got pretty good protection on my computer.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
McAfee? Pat McAfee, I think? I don't know. But then we get the family celebration. We see Paul and the Usos and Roman Reigns backstage, and he goes to hand him his belt to walk out. He's like, I'm not family. And we get that one thing we were talking about earlier. You know.
Oh, yeah.
And then so they all walk out. And then we get your boy Finn Balor.
Bro, I was excited to see him.
He deserves
it. Yeah, dude, come on, man. He's the first Universal Champion. First. and he had to just give it up because he was injured. So I think that Finn Balor will always deserve a run at that thing.
No matter
Dude,
who has it.
Yeah. And I think him and Roman Reigns will have a really good fucking match.
Yeah.
It just sucks that he calls him out and says he doesn't want to wait because he's like, now all these other Edge is talking about it, Seth is talking about it, Brock Lesnar's back. I want my chance now. I don't want to wait. I don't trust nobody. I want to do this next week on SmackDown. So I guess they're gonna have a match next week on SmackDown, right?
I don't know because we got the Street Profits run out.
Right. Well, yeah, because Finn Balor attacks Roman Reigns, and obviously the Usos then jump Finn Balor.
Yeah.
And then Street Profits come out for the save, and that's pretty much how it ended, right? Roman Reigns was walking to the back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Finn Balor was looking at him and shit while he was walking to the back
on the top rope.
Go off the fucking top rope. Smack. I think it was Jey Uso. He fucking did a stomp on. But yeah, that was
really good way to end up in the night for sure.
Yeah. So I wonder if they're gonna let Finn Balor do his 1917 DDT like he does in NXT. Because it's different. He gets them boys up high.
Yeah.
Like straight up and down. Bang! Like it looks fucking brutal. When he first came back to NXT, the first time, I think he hit Adam Cole with it on the ramp, and it was one of the most brutal things I'd ever fucking seen. It was ridiculous. But yeah, dude, I think Finn Balor and Roman Reigns are gonna have a really good match. I think this could be a way for them to get the belt off of
Roman
onto Finn Balor, off of Finn Balor
to Brock.
Onto Brock.
I don't know. I think it's better
to get to Brock.
to
Well,
do
he's
the
got
Paul Heyman turn.
Yeah, but see, they could use that to put the belt back on Finn Balor. The Paul Heyman turn could come that way on SmackDown. Because Brock Lesnar probably ain't showing up on SmackDown. This motherfucker's got 8 matches, probably 10 appearances. 8 of those are those matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like we probably ain't gonna be seeing a whole lot of fucking Brock Lesnar on SmackDown. Maybe the SmackDown before the pay-per-view. The SmackDown after the pay-per-view. But this we didn't. The fuck? No, there's no Brock Lesnar.
Nope. No Brock Lesnar.
We had Becky Lynch, but no Brock Lesnar. So, what do you think of this episode?
I mean, pretty lame except for a couple spots. Honestly, the beginning took forever to get through. Seeing Baron Corbin hit a win streak, that's pretty entertaining. But other than that, just the Baron Corbin spot, and then anything that Roman Reigns touched. You know,
I appreciated that there weren't any rematches tonight.
Yeah, I didn't complain about it being like a rerun at all. It didn't seem like a rerun at all. So hey.
But other than that, man, I'm invested into this whole Roman Reigns thing, and yeah, I kind of want to see where the Baron Corbin thing goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude, that's Finn Balor and Roman Reigns. I want to see what happens with that shit, like a motherfucker. But other than that, dude, this episode was lackluster, and I was just ready for hour 3 of wrestling.
Yeah, well,
and we'll be getting to that one too here.
Y'all stay tuned.
Yeah,
this afternoon. This afternoon, be on the lookout for the Rampage review, and I appreciate every one of y'all being with us today. I'm the Real Fat Man. This is Niels Kane. We appreciate you. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown, and y'all be easy.
hit a bomb shit like Big Van Vader, but black. Fuck around and put motherfuckers' heads in the bag like I was slack. Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message. This the best little wrestling podcast in Texas, motherfuckers.
Check them off like a wish list.
Yeah.
You fighting a titan.
Cause these stupid motherfuckers really don't get the message.
I got a bullet in the chamber just ready to strike them.
Yeah.
Check them off like a wish list. You fighting a titan.
This the best little wrestling podcast.